is, from how seriously even Japan is a very unique country, and objectively, Tokyo might have been the most impressive city I've ever visited. From how clean it is, from how seriously even the just everyday workers take their job. The bus drivers wear white gloves, they bow when you go on, they take their little jobs so seriously. But there is an effort underway in Japan, as there was a big effort underway in Europe and our country, to bring in a bunch of foreigners and to say, well, you know, they're Japanese too. Japan could maybe assimilate 10 Pakistanis or 100 if they didn't take any more right away. But 1 million? And we know they're not assimilating at that point. And we saw a little bit, you know, just a little bit in Tokyo, you know, Mohammedan there, Mohammedan here. Like, ooh, that's interesting. I didn't know I was in Paris. I didn't know I was in London. But the point is this: if you do not have a picture of national identity, then you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Now, America's picture of national identity is different than Japan's. Japan is tied to their ethnicity, and that's okay. It works for them, and it's unbelievably impressive. We have a different picture of national identity. We are, of course, a people and also a propositional nation. We're both. Japan is something different, though, and they should be allowed to be different. Japan is not a propositional nation. Japan is a people. They are an ethnicity. They are a genealogy. And it's worked incredibly well for them. They are one of the oldest and greatest cultures and civilizations. But isn't it just so striking, as you're looking at a picture of Tokyo right there, isn't it so striking that the globalist forces, they want to try to destroy any culture, any city that is working and functioning. So there's a major movement in Japan. It's called the Sanseido Party that is ascendant, and they are calling out the private, quiet infiltration of foreigners into Japanese society. And I'm cheering them on, because here I am as an American wanting Japan to remain Japanese. It would be a demerit for the planet. It would be a demerit for the world if all of a sudden Japan fell the same way that Paris fell. And they do things differently. They're not a Christian nation. They're a Shinto nation. They are one that has traditions in Japanese culture and the samurai and duty and honor. And I think that's awesome. In fact, dare I say, I actually want the diversity amongst nations. Our national identity changed after the second great immigration wave of the 1910s and 1920s. But we are still a nation founded on Christian European settlers with norms and customs and faith emanating from Western civilization, from Christian civilization. And you shouldn't want to change America, and you shouldn't want to change Japan, because we already know